Hi, in today's class we are going to see about CNC machines and its programming. So first we will see about what is CNC machine and how it differs from basic numeric control machine. So CNC is nothing but computer numeric control. So all the functions here are controlled by a set of programs. So conventionally an operator decides and adjusts various machining parameters like speed, feed and depth of cut. Depending on the type of job he is doing, he is controlling the sliding movements by hand. But here in CNC machines, everything is controlled by a set of actuators, motor and by a computer program. So normally a CNC machine has 3 to 5 axes. It is used for machining wood, metal and plastics. It is also used to make 3D prototypes, molds, cutting dies, printing plates and signs. So next, how CNC works. So CNC is controlled by a set of programs, normally G and M codes. These are a number values and the coordinates like X, Y and Z axis. Each number or code is assigned to a particular operation, typically manually to controlled by machine operators. G and M codes are automatically generated by several set of softwares. So next, features of CNC machines. The tool moves. Tool can operate in 1 to 5 axis. Larger machines have machine tool unit, that is MCU. Movement is controlled by motors. It's called as actuators. Feedback is provided by sensors to operate it in a closed loop control. Next, tool magazines are used to change the tools. Next, we will see about the part programming. So part programming consists of sequence of instructions to be performed. There are two types of part programming. First one is manual part programming, next one is computer aided part programming. In order to prepare part programming, the programmer decides the order of the machining operations required to produce a component. The choice of machine tool and cutting tool depend upon the types of operations what we are doing. Next, steps involved in development of a part program. So first we have to prepare the process plan, what are the process in what sequence we are doing. So next, identify the machine tool in which machine we are going to do. Next, select the drive axis. Next, selection of tools. Next, based upon the type of material and the types of tool, we are going to determine our machining parameters such as feed, speed and depth of cut. Next, make job and tool sets. Decide the tool path. Next, writing a part program, testing a part program and document the program. These are the steps involved in developing a part program for all the jobs. Next, these are the basic input required for part program. First one is sequence number, that is N. It is used to identify each block within the CNC program. Normally after N we name it as N01, N02 up to N010 or something, or N10, N20, N30, like that we are programming that. Next, coordinate function, that is X, Y and Z. Same as in our graph, we are using for right side movement as plus and left side movement as minus for X, and upward movement positive and downward movement negative, like that we are giving the coordinate functions. Next, feed functions, it is same as what we are given as a feed in conventional lathe or some other machines. This letter is denoted as F. Next, speed function, this is giving for spindle speed. S1000 means we need the spindle to rotate in 1000 rpm. Next, tool function, the tool function is used in conjunction with the miscellaneous function for tool change, that is M. M06 means tool change. For example, T05 M06 means tool change to next tool, that is fifth tool. Next, preparatory functions, it is represented by a 2-digit number prefixed by the letter G. The purpose of preparatory function is to command the machine tool to perform the functions represented by the selected code number. That is G90 specified for absolute input dimensions. Absolute means there are two types of input dimensions. One is absolute and another one is increment. So absolute means everything we are calculating from the starting point. Next, miscellaneous function. So this function involves actions that are necessary for machining, that is spindle on off, coolant on off, door close open, like that. Next one is very important thing. Without this we can't able to write the program. that is types of interpolations. There are two types, one is linear and circular. Linear is nothing but the tool will move in straight path, and circular it will move in circular path. There are two types of circular path motion. One is clockwise motion and another one is counterclockwise interpolation. So this is the clockwise interpolation. So from 2040 it has to move to 6070. So we have to give Z02. Z02 is nothing but circular interpolation in clockwise direction with radius 40. So from here it moves to this point, that is 60, 70 with a radius of 40. So these are the basics of CNC machines.